Hello everyone, I am Riddhi Rathod, student of English Department, Maharaja Krishna Kumar Sinji, Bhavnagar University. We are celebrating a virtual Teachers Day on 5th September 2023. I am going to present a short video lecture on Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. A brief information on Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet. He is known for his verses about everyday life in the countryside of New England. Robert Lee Frost was born on 26 March 1874 in Francisco, California. His father died when he was early age in 11, and afterward his mother moved the family to Lawrence. He finds deeper meaning in ordinary things. He gives beautiful and unique description of the nature, and his poems often examine someone's personality or character traits. A short summary of poem. It reflects on choices and the paths we taken in life. The narrator encounters a folk in the woods and must decide which path to follow. The poem explores themes of individuality, regret, and impact of choices on our lives. About the poem, the genre of poem is a narrative poem. The poem was first published in 1950, after second time published in 1960. The poem was dedicated to his friend Edward Thomas. The poem was irregular and tetrameter. We can see the poem has four stanza, and each stanza has 5 lines. The rhyming scheme of the poem is AB, AB. The poet kept standing at that fork and looked at the paths very carefully. He looked as far as he could. Before moving forward on one path, he wants to understand how it was. So the same happens in life too. We have to make decision thinking about it's good or bad consequences in the future. The poet looked at one path for a long time to decide whether it's good or bad or not, good or not for him. Then he takes an alternative path as he feels that both paths are equally good. He feels that the path he chose was better for him. The path was grassy, which was depicted that it was walked over by fewer people, and also it was wanted where. It depicted that the path was unused. However, as he walks on the path for some distance, he realized that both paths were similarly borne out. Even in our life, every decision has its own good or bad consequences. We might think we are in a better position than the others, but it is not. The reality. The poet says that the two paths looked similar that morning. Both were having leaves on them. No one stepped on that, and thus they were green. He decided to move forward on one path and kick the other for another day. Although he knew that he would not able to return back, as one path would lead to another. This happens in life too. We make a decision and move forward in that direction. We think that we would get a chance to start over again. We fail, but that does not happen. The poet says that sometimes in future he will take a deep breath and tell that once in a lifetime he had to take a tough decision. He was standing at the diversion on two roads. Both looked to him equally well. Thus, he decided to move forward on the road which fewer people look. As a result, it has made him what he is today. That one decision shaped his future. Similarly, in the future, when we grow up, and then we have to say that once upon a time when you were in your youth, you have to take tough decision in every situation in our life to choice to made by you and made you what you are today. Thus, the poem "The Road Not Taken" summary gives us to a very strong message to the people. It tells us to be careful in making decisions in our life. One should be very wise and careful when making choice in our choices shape our future. Also, once we make a decision, it is difficult to change and start again. One bad decision could make us regret it throughout life. All this depends on our choices we make today. Robert Frost's poem "The Road Not Taken" eloquently captures the inherent paradox in living. Every choice for contains within in it all of the choices or not for. Thank you for watching my video. Do not forget to appear in quiz. I have given a lesson on TED platform. Also, both links are given in description box. Thank you so much.